This is the only way I can go live and keep my promise that I'm going to go live. If I say I'm going live at 8 o'clock, I might be counting sheeps at 8 o'clock. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. We got to go over some things. But I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit the like button as y'all come in the room. Hey, Marcus. What's good with ya? What's good with ya? Marcus is the first one up in the place. That's what's up. That's what's up. Marcus, if I would have put down 8 o'clock or even 6:30 and I would have scheduled it like hours ago, it'd be no way that I would make it. I don't know what it is. I can't go live late unless I can't sleep. And then I do a live at a weird time in the morning, like 2 in the morning. And then everybody's sleeping by then. So they're like, oh, well, we missed it. But just getting home. Oh, from you just got off of work, Marcus? Hey, lady. Hey, Crystal. You just got off of work? Hi. Hey, room. Hey, SL. How are you, sweetie? How are you? Just waiting for y'all to fill up in the room. So tomorrow, oh, okay. So tomorrow is July. I was about to say June. Tomorrow is July 7th. And Natureboy will be having a bond hearing. Now, I should have set up tomorrow's live. I'm doing good, sweetie. Thank you. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing wonderful. I should have set up the live, but I'm an early bird, so I'll definitely be up. I don't care what time I go to sleep at night, I'd be up early. So thank you, Crystal, for that like. So I'll set it up tomorrow and we'll go live like an hour before. Still working? You still working or you talking about me, sweetie? What I'll do is we'll go live an hour early. And then we'll try to find out where the bond hearing's at. There's a few things I wanted to go over. Make sure as y'all come in, you hit the like button. Hit the like button. Pretend you're hitting me upside the head for the ones that don't like me, and hit the like button. I'll feel the hit. Yeah, I ain't been saying hit the like button too much because it gets tiresome, if that's even a word. He's getting oh, I heard about that. Thank you for I don't even know how I even jump. Well, listen, there was a channel holder that was saying that he was getting charged for racketeering. But then as I further listened to, and ooh, child, if he's getting racketeering charges, that's gonna be a bad hit. But there was a channel holder that was saying that. But then as I further listened, it just went left to me. The thought of him having racketeer charges. That's probably just as bad as the R charge, right? Because that could put you away forever. You will never see the time of day again. And you won't be able to eat pistachio nuts. You won't be able to eat everybody's food up again. He won't be able to do any of that anymore. I'm joking. Let me stop. That's not as serious. But they said that it was in their dream. So I kind of was like, okay, maybe it's time for me to exit left or right and get up out of this live stream here. But that's not the only place I've also heard about racketeering. And I think it's from the PPA loans, which would probably fall under racketeering. I mean, he's getting PPA loans in other people's names, but we know, I'm quite sure the local authority knows that this was forced. So people are literally getting loans in their names and then handing over the money to him. It says, heck yes, that's 20 years tops. One man, a mob boss, is facing that and begged for 16 months instead of 20 years. May not get that 16. But listen, there's a rapper too, and I can't think of his name. I think he went to jail. He's not getting out. or he's facing I gotta look him up. I'm not gonna do it right now because I will lose all. But yeah, I did hear from a couple of people. Hey, holla, Centerita. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I heard from a couple of people that it's not looking good for him. It's not looking good for him. That explains the behaviors of what people are doing and not really caring about it because they figure, he wouldn't come see Solar or Neytiri or whoever did wronged him anyways when he gets out. He ain't about that life like he tries to make himself out to be. And he don't know anybody in no big places that would do something for him either. He's not that dude. But I think that a lot of the ex-members know more than what they're saying, and it's understandable. I mean, a lot of them are messing the case up as is, by some of the moves that they're making, instead of waiting to see the outcome of this and be low key about it, at least still live their life. People are just doing extra stuff. Georgia is not playing with these criminals. A lot of people are getting locked up and not only that too, Kristen, they're also saying that Natureboy is not even 90 days locked up. So that could be why they scheduled, it could be calculated. That could be why they scheduled his bond hearing for tomorrow, because the judge could just deny him on the strength of it's not even 90 days. And then he can also wait upwards of 30 days to be seen again for a bond hearing. But I'm quite sure if he gets rejected for a bond hearing, his lawyer will wait till it's 90 days, a little over 90 days or 90 days, and he'll probably schedule another bond hearing. You know what I'm saying? Not in 30 days, but less than 30 days, so he can get a bond. So I'm gonna tell you this: they may have put down racketeering, but if he hasn't been charged with it, eventually, as much as they do want to hold him because he's a liability, they're gonna have to give him a bond that he can make. They can't just let him sit in there because they're trying to because they can give him a bond that he can make, and once they get all the evidence while he's free with stipulations, they can still come and arrest him. So hey, Queen T, how are you, sweetie? I understand what you're saying. Yeah, so we don't know how it's gonna go, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get up early. I'm gonna start alive at like an hour before the bond hearing. Then we're gonna search around YouTube because True didn't know if he was gonna be like if they were gonna be recording in the courts or not. He didn't know none of that information. He talks to Natureboy. He talks to him every day, probably a couple of times a day. But he didn't know if they, but I don't think Natureboy would know either if they're gonna record in the courtroom or not. And his lawyer probably wouldn't have that information as well. But let's also understand that lawyers don't make money by trying to do a speedy trial or a speedy trying to get somebody out of jail card. Sometimes a lot of lawyers try to milk these kind of cases so they can get a couple of dollars before, you know what I'm saying, they either know that this dude's going to get put away for a long time, or if they have the right to release him. Lawyers got to make a little bit of money before they let their little magic tricks out the hat. You feel what I'm saying? They don't make money by just getting you off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Right away. They got to make some coins off you. Did you see his IG live? Whose IG live, sweetie? JT? Did you see his IG live? No. Who was live, baby girl? Because I'll go over to IG now. We can go check it out, whatever you're referring to. Matter of fact, let me go over to IG now and see. But yeah, I don't know. I have a bad feeling it's not looking good for Natureboy at all. And I think that Solar knows it too. And that's why he's losing his cool with everybody. Because of the simple fact that he knows that it's not looking good for him and the pressure's on. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not flawless, but I'm perfect. What are you talking about that? Because he put something up 8 minutes ago. Solar spoke a little bit on his baby love. Oh, Solar. Okay, let me go check that out. Hold on. Let me see. Nope, because I didn't even know I was going live. I didn't even know I was going live. This is how I'm gonna have to do it because if I schedule the live and I get tired, it's a wrap. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Let me see. Well, I hope when we went live earlier today that inspired him to wanna you know what I'm saying? Tell his story. I really hope that I'm sitting here looking at this lady with the new juicer that she got. Nourish your vitality. Open it up. Let me see. I'm on a live. I want to see what you got, lady. I think people who juice. I thought I was the only one that was crazy with like 3 and 4 different juices. I got the juicer that I started with in 2017. I got this one, two, three. I got like 4 juices, and I'm about to get the this other one. I got a little sidetrack because I'm on Instagram while I'm talking with y'all. So let me look up Solar. I just saw him. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I just got a little sidetracked a little bit. All right, Solar. I got it now. I got it. Solar. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's hit that like button as y'all come in, cause them likes look like they're on a diet, and then we'll come back. Let me go share this page and let's get over to what Solar I gotta say. It looks like he got a couple of new posts up, so we'll share that as well. Solar. Let me look at his story. I'd be nosy. I'd be in them bushes. Look at this clown with this copper and crystal stuff. What's wrong with you? Okay, let's look at these pictures that Solar put up. Let's start with this one here. I'm being nosy. It says, Daddy, see my father. Oh, your father looked like he did a little bid there. We see who you take after, Solar. No disrespect. But your father looks like he'll hurt somebody. Oh, that's your mother, I guess. Oh, look at little baby Solar. You see little baby Solar? Oh, you're just a little baby. Oh, he was just a little baby. That's the mother. That's definitely Solar. Oh, that's not. That's oh, I thought that was Solar. No, Solar's right there. So that must have been the daughter's baby. I don't know. Or maybe the mother had a baby. I don't know. He looks like his father though. He does. He's just light skinned. He got his lips. I know that, and his nose. That's his father. I'm gonna like the video. I want someone to do some content saying SL Davis, man. She's sitting there liking those X carbonation posts. People are crazy. Do commentary on anything. My moon. This is when Solar was a little baby. He does look like, I ain't gonna lie, he does look like his father. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. Look like his father did a little bid though. I'm just joking. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. I don't be doing right sometimes. Just like my dad, I swear. Oh, well, it must be his new girl. He's saying talking about just like his dad. What you mean, just like your dad? His dad and mother must not be together. Talking about just like his dad. What you mean, just like your dad? Okay, here he is right here. Now, let me just say something before I start this. We cannot, I don't care who's doing it. YouTube is about to do a sweep. It's not going to happen to all of us right away, but it's going to happen. They are not playing about people just putting up content and not doing commentary to it. Now, I took a little break and was listening to the audience. Oh, my viewers, oh, just play the video. and I stopped doing commentary. I'm a commentary channel, so I had no problems with it. When I started having to check myself, you ain't following the rules here. This is a commentary live, so I'm not just playing this whole live without my commentary. So you can go to them channels that are you're gonna see them around for the moment, but it'll be a short moment because they're not following the rules up here. His mom looks Asian. He said he's Jamaican and something else. I don't know who's Jamaican and who's whatever. Because, Jamaicans can be light-skinned too with nice hair. Like, nice reddy hair. I'm so glad they are all free. Me too. So we're going to play it now. And let me stop the talking. All right. I'm going to have to do this first. Oh, no. We ain't going to be playing
That's
this.
true.
Hold on.
The music going to be very high quality. Very high quality. Everything's going to be beautiful. Don't worry about that. There's going to be a lot of media coming for you, like to y'all. Like, I'm a creator. My wife is a creator. Um, my peoples are creators, so some beautiful stuff coming from that. You want to talk about the baby? The baby actually is going to resurface. There is things about that I do want to talk about for sure. Yeah, for sure.
What he mean resurface? What did he give him up for adoption? What he mean resurface?
When is that time? I don't know. But I do.
Why are you talking about everything else so long? I hope you're in the bushes, and I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but I don't want to hear about the music. You shouldn't want to hear about the music. In order for you to move on and heal, you don't have to talk about it to the public, but you shouldn't put that on the back burner because that was a part of you. You talk about everything else. You even talk about what you had to endure of incarnation and how you're trying to heal from these curses that were put upon you for going to carbonation and dealing with Natureboy. But what about that baby that didn't even get a chance for you to even know if it was going to be a doctor or the president of the United States? Because of the environment you was in, that is the main reason why that baby's not here. And you owe that much that if you're going to talk about anything, that should be the only thing that you're talking about in order to heal.
Do know
There's a
that
picture when
I
he
can
was
give you guys a
little.
response to what's up with True and Sheba and like I don't know
I
why y'all
hope
talking
he's
about me.
not
Like, I
playing
could give
with
a
that
response to
girl.
that. And it's very difficult for me. You guys got to understand how hard this is for me because it's like anything that I say that's true, right? They claim they want real shit. They talk about real niggas, but anything that I talk about that would be true,
We're listening.
right? To them is wrong. If I talk about what really happened, that's the cowardly thing to do
Why
in
is
their
that?
eyes.
Why is that?
If I tell the truth of the matters that the people don't know about, people in the tribe don't even know some of these things.
Oh, really? Let me tell you, I'm going to let this play out, but let me just say, I'm getting this bad vibe that something bad happened. But I really feel like if it was foul play and that baby's not here because of that, I think he's not saying nothing. Not because he has to do it at the right time for him, but he can say something that could, if it has something to do with foul play with that baby, he is the father of that baby. He can go to jail too because he waited too long to say something. So I don't care what nobody says. We're gonna listen to what he's saying, but you can say, well, he explains, but we don't know if that's the truth. Something's fishy about him not wanting to talk about that. And what he's saying, you can tell he don't know how to say it. Even if he's gonna lie and say it just so that nobody asks him no more, he don't even know how he's gonna present the lie about what happened to Baby Love. Something happened more than what was said. I'm telling you that. Remember and keep remembering this. Natureboy was trying to make Zoka think that baby was a demon. He was saying it to her on live when they were sitting on a bed one time, and you could tell she wasn't resonating with him saying that, but she was going along with it because she didn't want to get kicked out of combination. Y'all got to peep game.
I've had to find that out as I exchange certain things, certain stories and memories and things where it's like, yo, how did I not see that? Why did I not do something then? Why did I not change then?
Wow.
You know, when I look back at those moments
The fact he said there's
and
more
I
to
recant
be
them with some
said.
of the people, it's like, yo,
No, didn't tell the
they're like,
truth.
I didn't know that. He did that? Damn, that makes sense now. Oh shit, that makes sense now. And everybody's starting to understand the truth. And I came from where they were at, so I understand why they, you know, want to defend Chief. And it's really hard for me to want to speak truth in any way about my life and what I went through in my life, like very serious, critical things that I'm just supposed.
Solar's not telling the story, and I can tell. I know Solar's not telling the story because he's not stupid. Whatever he allowed to happen, I'm telling you, yes, Nature Boy is going to be in a lot of trouble. And if it was to ever get out, if he ever tells what happened, yes, Nature Boy is going to be in a lot of trouble. And I say it again, but so will Solar, because that wasn't Nature Boy's baby at the end of the day. That was Zoka's and Solar's. So Zoka's going down, Solar's going down, and Nature Boy. The three musketeers. That's why he's not telling you. Has nothing to do with healing. Has nothing to do with healing. He's trying to not be where Nature Boy's at right now. They're all hiding something. And it's scary. Can you imagine? I kept telling y'all be giving too much credit when credit wasn't even due. And then times when we were overanalyzing the wrong stuff, we was doing that too. And I knew that there was more going on, even more stuff going on than what he was showing us that last 2 months before he got arrested when the SWAT came in. He really dramatically changed, and that's probably what they were dealing with, that he was showing to the public the last like 8 weeks before he got locked up. But I'm telling you, something happened to that baby. Sacrifice. Something happened. And he's not trying to be going to jail like Nature Boy. That's his child. They'll say, how could you, if it's foul play, it's almost like if it's foul play, it's almost like he did it too. Because it's his child and he allowed it to happen. If a parent allows knowingly something to happen to an unborn child or a child, they are going to do just as much time as the perpetrator. I'm telling you. I think he's trying to work out how to tell the truth without getting in trouble. Well, there ain't no other way. He going to get in trouble either way. He's going to get in trouble either way. Because let me tell you something. If he says it even in a roundabout way so he don't get in trouble, that still means he knows something that wasn't right, that happened to his baby, that he didn't speak up. And now if he would have went to the local authorities that night, the coast would have been clear, especially if there ain't no blood on his hands. But if there's blood on Nature Boy's hands or anybody else's, oh Lord, I can only imagine what the people had to endure over there, seeing. And that's why a lot of them be too scared to say nothing. Because what they may have saw over there gives them nightmares. The thought of knowing that they was literally around stuff that could literally put somebody in jail for the rest of their life, that Nature Boy was probably over there doing. Ain't no telling what other stuff he was doing besides baby love being missing in the equation and supposed to be here kicking and breathing like baby Jar is. Even Nature Boy did predict that him and her would betray him someday. Yep. They was in Mexico anyways, right? Yep. Trying to tell y'all, but I'm gonna let him sit here and try to drag this along.
To say hush about, because if I don't, I mean, if I don't say hush about it, anything that I say will put you so deep into jail, bro.
See what I'm saying?
That's why I keep using this Greek mythology so you guys can all understand. It's
Oh
not to
my
be mean and it's not to
God.
be rude. It's funny how the story of Zeus and Kronos is playing out. And you can
He said, if I was to tell you, it would throw him deeper underneath the jail. That right there said it all. I ain't gonna say no more.
ask my friends. You can ask people, from who knew me before I came there, that we had many revelations where we realized that I have this major Zeus energy. And even on the
Wow.
way there, some random Mexican dude confessed all his sins, all kind of murders to me and everything.
That's what I said too.
Called me king, said that his name was Ray.
That's what I said too. I said that guilt is eating Solar up. That and I just paused it because now he done went to the left. See, all these combinations got a hell of a way. They'll start off making you think they're gonna tell you something that you kind of already knew, but you want to hear it from the horse's mouth. And then you could tell maybe something inside of them stops them. So they'll go off into a tangent on something else and try to confuse you or get you to forget about what you really did to listen to. He's on a tangent right now, so I'm gonna take a little commercial break from him. But yeah, I know that there's something happened to that child, and he knows too. And I know what's also eating him up is that he allowed it out of fear and being programmed and being brainwashed from Nature Boy, and that's sick. Says yeah, it's too late for him now. They all know and seen too much. Yep. He said that Nature Boy owes him one door. Ooh, child. I feel like Zoka really did believe baby. Yep. If you listen, if you hang around the barber shop too long, you bound to get a haircut. If you start listening to a person who's a liar and you know that they're lying at the beginning, if you stay around long enough, you'll start to believe it. She stayed around too long. Now everything he says, she believes it. I feel like Zoka. That's sad. He's saying certain things to tell without dry snitching completely. I already knew something had happened. I'm not getting my notifications. See, I told you. That's why I always say, just when you're on YouTube, just check my channel. You just never know if I might be live, or always Shay, always check the comment section. I mean the community section as well. Yeah, because YouTube does that. Y'all don't, I'm telling you, don't depend on notifications through YouTube. I always tell people that. Because YouTube don't is not reliable for that. I think Nature Boy has stuff on them as well. Yeah, exactly. Think about it, Lady Quest. If he made them do PPA loans, even though if it's alleged that there are racketeering charges on him now, that means it's probably from the PPA loans. But if a man makes people take out loans but give him the money, ain't no telling what he can coerce them to do, and go with it. It says it's not just talking about the baby, he's talking about other things. Solar committed crimes as well. He's just as much as fault. I know that. I know it. I know it's eating him up because he's like, man, how am I gonna go around what I did, what role I played in this, all of this stuff, and not go to jail or be in any trouble? I believe she was probably beat up and lost the baby because of her. Wow, y'all are really. They have definitely done stuff that's been recorded by Nature Boy, but that's what I don't understand. Some of the stuff that he would do, I don't understand why he would be doing it because it would be incriminating to him. He made them leave their families to be there. Yeah, it's crazy. Lopez, I'm really not surprised they're together says we all knew this was going to happen between Solar. Yeah, I know, but we ain't Kendra. We're not even talking about Solar and Neytiri. We're over that. We're talking about this live stream he just did a couple of hours ago, talking about baby love. And if he was the snitch on Nature Boy, he would be thrown underneath the jail. I am sure that his followers shared their deepest and darkest secrets to gain trust. Yep. Exactly. So that they could get something out of him. Yep. The way Musa left out the blue said it all. Blessings to you, High Yellow. That's okay, baby girl Kendra. At least you're here. And look how True's acting. True is acting like he's scared and worried. That's how True's acting.
But my name should be Ray. And then he gave me a ring with a lightning bolt on it. So funny. And this is before I ever got the carbonation.
Oh boy.
And we had already knew even before then. We had so many moments where like, yo, it's like I'm Zeus, Mente, you're Poseidon. And you know, the guy who was with his name was Pluto, so it was cool. It was like having
I'm gonna
Hades.
move this along a little bit because he's talking about what we don't want to hear about.
But if you really look at it, that's so funny because Kronos, which is the energy of Saturn, which Chief claims to possess and own so much. Saturn. He loves to be Saturn. He loves to claim Saturn.
Oh, God.
As his energy. The Punisher, you know, prison planet. Interesting that he would do this eating of his disciples. Like eating your souls almost. Consuming you. Feeding off of you almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
But the story of Kronos is that he actually ate all of his children because he had heard that, you know what, they're going to actually outdo
way
you
too
one
much
day.
Kool-Aid.
And so for his love of power, not from the power of love, but for the love of power, Kronos ate all of the gods. He ate Poseidon. He ate Hades.
Oh, I can't do this with you. Let's stop. Come on.
You never did. For a long time. That's why I'm the only person who would argue with you late night. Fed Kronos a rock. Well, and that's so funny. I could never say that to you. So what happened? You kept me closer. I got more things. I was living very nice. I'm getting nice positions, and I'm getting my own little office in the house, and everybody treats me with respect and does what I tell them to do. I don't need that. I'm Zeus. Those are my brothers and sisters that you ate. Zeus actually ended up coming back.
What's wrong with Solar? Why can't he just tell the story? I feel like he's telling the story of Star Wars or something. Bro, just tell the story, bro. You start off saying something and we're like, okay, we're on to it now. Oh, let's listen. Then he goes off into Pluto and Mars and Saturn, and please, bro. His firstborn is eating him in Zoka. Yep, exactly. He's beating around. Yeah, beating around the bush. Old saying, but true. Stop, bro. Stop. We know you drank the Kool-Aid. We know you've been reprogrammed. We know you're brainwashed, still brainwashed. But, bro, we don't want to hear the Star Wars story. Just tell what happened, bro. We heard it all before. I can't with you. You make me burn brain cells listening to this crap. I can't do this. He's not ready to connect with Babylon. No, he's not. Talking about some Pluto and
years. Until Zeus finally decided to get with the gods and punish the type seek justice. And I have to let nature bounded there forever. And if I ever told the truth, if I ever used my lightning bolt of truth, of what actually happened,
your lightning bolt?
From my perspective, you could say, but of what actually happened, for real, the things that we don't talk about, all of the hidden secret things that we don't speak on, that's a lightning bolt that would put him below jail.
Wow.
Below the jail in hell. He'd go below that. If someone else was in my position, they wouldn't even be on live. They would have probably put a hit out on him.
Wow. That's not.
But I'm love. I can't do that.
So, but you know what, though? You need to put a hit on yourself, because if you've seen this man as you being a father, hurting your child, and you didn't do nothing, you need to put a hit on yourself. And I hate to say that. And I honestly don't mean it, but sometimes when we get frustrated, we say things out of out of anger, disappointment. Ain't no way that somebody, I don't care. There's no way I can leave. Even if I was scared to do something, I would have to do something. I couldn't live with myself knowing that I did not protect my child and my child's gone from some sick person. We would just have to both die. Because there's no way I couldn't live with myself. That's why it's crazy, man. It's scary how Solar, no disrespect to him, but if it's almost like he has this like empty soul. I feel like if you're feeling this way about your own kid, where you're putting that on the back burner and you don't want to say nothing because it'll put Nature Boy under the jail, imagine how you would treat or feel about us as strangers. That's your child, bro. He knows what really happened, but he knows Nature Nut won't tell because he's in on it too. Right. Even if he didn't physically touch his own child and have blood on his hands, he still has blood on his hands because he's the father of that child. And he was there when the action occurred. And so was Zoka. So all of them will go down, and then whoever was in that house. Not just Zoka and Solar and Nature Boy, True, with his scary behind, because something's going on. Things are triggering him, and I think I get this feeling that True knows something's gonna come out eventually. It says, like True said, because he's man, True. I mean, not True. Solar, ooh, child. You got to be careful, man. All should be investigated. Exactly. I agree. They all should be investigated. He watched it happen. Right. How you gonna watch something happen to your own child? I heard the baby was alive and the baby bled out. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that. What it now correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comment section. 7 was a medulla, they call it. And they said that allegedly she cut the umbilical cord wrong. Please get them likes up, please. Come on, man. We got 136 people in here. Hit the like button. It says Davis trust this. He played a major role in everything. That's why he's not talking. Yeah, I know. It says, why is no one talking about how Solar also abusing the tip? What? I'm gonna put a link up here. If y'all want to come up, open panel. Come on up. Just don't be up here cussing. I don't want no cussing on this. If you want to come up, y'all don't half the time want to come up. You act like you scared of me or something. But if you want to come up, you can come up. Just do not cuss. You're not in your living room. Yeah, True looks shook right now, and he's just waiting to see it all done out. Musa too, he's not in. Yep, that's another reason why he left. That's another reason why he deleted he didn't delete the Instagram page, but he took anything affiliated with Nature Boy Carbonation off. But it's too late. How many years were you with him? And now all of a sudden you want to just be unaffiliated with him over the last 90 days? No, it don't work like that, bro. Conveniently around the time that he went to jail, you know how that looks? Nature Boy made sure he involved them in the foolishness, so whoever talks will. Yep, exactly. You already know. Miss Davis, can I ask you a question? Did the baby thing recently happen? I was following. No, the baby thing happened, sweetie, about I want to say a year and a half ago. Yeah, but when somebody's full term, Kendra, 9 months, and they have a due date to have the baby, which Nature Boy, let us know that, she was having the baby, around the time she was going to have it, expecting it. And then around that time goes past and we don't hear nothing about a baby. That's when people started questioning it, Kendra. So that's why we're talking about it now, because nobody really knew what happened. And then the day he had Solar and Zoka get up there and talk on the live, they were fake crying and dancing. It was weird. Even Nature Boy was acting weird. He wasn't acting. It's something about how Nature Boy was acting that day when Zoka was explaining what so-called happened to the baby. He was nervous. He was like trying to coerce her into what to say, not realizing we can hear you, bro, on the side. We might not be able to see you, but we can hear you telling Zoka to say this and say that. but it was his nerves that he didn't even realize that he was being heard in the camera and coercing her what to say while she was on live, because he knows they could all go down. Yep. He's definitely taking them down with him. You already know. You're welcome, sweetie. Hey, old son. Is there a video? Yeah, there's a couple of videos. Hey, Tender Catering. There's a couple of videos, but I would have to look for it. And I'm not gonna look for it now. Maybe I'll put it. Oh, you can look for it. Just put what happened to Zoka and Solar's baby or something. Yes, true, she did that. Hello. All right, so let me see if I can go through a little bit more of this, because I don't know if he's going to drag this along. But let's just listen to a couple more minutes.
I have to seek justice, and I have to let nature take its course.
Oh, he
and
put
I'm
this up an hour ago. This is an hour ago
with
live.
Do I tell the truth? Do I use a lightning bolt? Now, Zeus's number one regret was that.
God.
Well, not number one regret. One of his biggest regrets, though, was that maybe he punished the Titans a little too hard. But you know what? After that, Zeus was never really known to like punish anybody like that. Zeus only punished Kronos like that. Zeus only punished the Titans like that. And he.
What is he talking about? The Matrix? The movies, The Matrix? What are you talking about, bro? You just talking about Natureboy could be put underneath the jail if you talk about what happened to the baby. Now you're on this Zeus and all this other stuff. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro?
Regret. Banish you to Tartarus. Kronos.
Beat around the bush too much.
You owe me one daughter.
Ooh.
That little girl, me and her have such a special bond, and you know it. When she's with me, she just learns everything.
Yep.
Funny enough, her, Princess, and Janae actually have the same exact chart.
Right,
exactly. They got the same chart.
Lady
it's like
Quest.
The same person. Anything that little girl needs, she got it. I'm gonna let myself just be a millionaire,
Talking
beyond a
codes.
Millionaire, beyond abundant to every extent
Talking
that I
can.
Codes.
You're right. Talking
as fast as possible, so I can make sure that little girl receives all of the love that was for my daughter.
That Natureboy wasn't gonna give to yours, or didn't give to yours. So that's why she ain't here.
Everything that you hold dear, I probably hold it a little more dear. Especially.
Was Velvet still there when this happened? Put a Y in the chat, or did she come back afterwards? If she was, put a Y. If no, I can't remember the timeline on that. I don't think she was, but I don't know if she wasn't there. If that was like her last time leaving, then around the time Zoka got pregnant and had the baby, and something happened, or what? I'm trying to figure that out. He owes him a daughter being indirect. Yep. Okay, no, okay. Just thought I would ask. It's so much to everything that God, it's crazy. Natureboy could have another baby girl getting all the love and attention, taking away from Ellie, right? The truth finally getting ready to come out about baby love. Yeah, man. Says, nah, I think she was gone. Okay. I don't know. This is crazy.
The people that you call your family, especially the people that you manipulate, that you call your family, that you beat, that you hurt, that you draw blood from.
Wow.
Those people, that family that you so longed for.
Wow.
I love them more than you know. When you weren't there, they ready to beat Zoka's ass. Who stepped in and was like, guys,
what?
Chief's not here. We gotta be Chief here. What would Chief do in the situation? We handle it like this. Boom, 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 boom. because I know how to keep the knowledge. And
Wow.
from rage and aggression, ready to beat Zoka, smack the demons out of her, right? Just start smacking her, beating her until she's no longer in her demons. Instead of doing that, I said, let's talk about it. And how about y'all look at yourselves too?
Mm-mm. Wait a minute, back up. What is he saying when they was about to, who was about to beat Zoka? I don't want to play it back because I might end up in another part of the video and skip too much of it. If y'all seen this live, he only put it up about an hour ago. This is a live on Instagram that he did. It's on his page. Who was about to beat Zoka up and draw blood? This is sick and crazy. It's giving me the chills. But listen, Lady Quest, you said that he sold. Because when you said that, it gave me the chills because I'm getting this impression maybe nothing happened like his father's death. Maybe he sold the baby. When you said the word soul, I was just instantly saying it might not be that even that the baby's dead. It couldn't be that he sold the baby for, like, adoption, but not like a legal adoption. It's an illegal adoption. Thank you, sis. All of them need to hire an attorney, right, Shay J? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for your support. Thank you. But I don't know. When you said that, it just made me instantly think something foul happened, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it could have been a birth death. It could also mean a sacrificing for money. Beat her for what? Like I said, he beat that girl. Oh man. And you know why he did that? Because he never wanted her to have that baby anyways, even though she was it's just crazy. I was gonna say with Solar. I can't even say she was with Solar because whenever he wanted them back, he took them back. Yeah, he's mentally disturbed. Yep. You have to go back. I ain't gonna go back. And it's so sad how these X carbonation. I see you in here, Niza. They all talking cold. It's so scary. He said sold. That's what I'm saying. That's what I just heard too. But then I seen you say sold, so I know that's what I heard. No, that baby is, what is that? Living. What? Living. Wait a minute. You come up here, Niza. I'm gonna give you the link. You don't have to cam up. Wait a minute. We about to get down to the bottom of it here. You said the baby's living? Wow. Niza, click on that link. I would like to hear what you have to say. Oh, cha. And that's kind of messed up. And all you got, let me be quiet. I was going to say something. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. That's crazy. Niza, come on up here. The links in the chat. I want to hear what you have to say. That's more important than even what Solar's saying, because Solar is not trying to say anything right now, because he has to make sure the way he says it ain't gonna incriminate him. I know you didn't disappear that fast. I know you heard me say, "Come on up here, Niza." Now I'm gonna scroll up because I want you all to see this if you didn't see it. She put, "No, that baby isn't live." Oh, no, that baby isn't living. Oh, I thought she said living. It says Niza not connected. It says you're not connected. What does it mean, Niza? Niza, you're not connected. So is your internet okay? It says device not connected. I want you to tell me what's going on. I know Niza's in the back of my queue. She just dropped. So I'm wondering what's going on. It says device not connected. She did just attempt to come up. I'm gonna put the link back in the chat again for her. But she did attempt to come up. Try it again, 𝗪𝗧. We're waiting on you. Wow. That's why some of them women are probably afraid to leave. They're probably like, man, she's trying to come up again. Device not connected. What does that mean, guys, when it says device not connected? That's weird. I can't let her up because saying device not connected. I hope Zoka's mom comes forward asking her grandbaby. Asking about her grandbaby. Yeah, man. Well, until 𝗪𝗧 gets her connection together, we'll look at a little bit more of this. I ain't staying on here too long. I don't like to be on here for hours. I can't do it.
How did we end that? Within minutes, hugging, loving, everybody dispersed after I cleared the air, and they're all just gonna go about their day. I said, hey man, everybody come back here. If y'all don't hug Zoka, if y'all don't hug each other and love on each other right now, people were crying, filled with love. That's how I handle situations. I don't see Chief handling situations like that. It gets down to the wire of where we're calling this gorilla pimping as a lifestyle that we subscribe to from a spiritual
That is gorilla pimping.
I would really like to know where this makes sense.
That's gorilla pimping.
I never agreed to that. And I will admit to this truth, guys. I will tell on myself a little bit right here. I got to tell on myself a little bit.
Yeah,
is that, you know, and I apologize for every time that I ever put my hands on Zoka.
Wow.
You know, anytime that I was ever rough with her, moving her around or anything, you know, there's moments that we've had, you know, in a relationship
Lady
to where
said internet connection.
I'm thinking violence is going to be an easy fix because I see Chief doing it all day. And, you know, I have to apologize for that. You know, I did not know myself. You know, I was raised watching my mother get beat. I was raised fighting men, beating men off of my mother. I was raised doing that. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, I go to this place and I'm being taught that this is actually what you're supposed to do.
And he was
doing watching this happen on the regular.
And he was doing that to Zoka because Zoka and him had a what is it with the what's the name of that doctor he used to act like he was? Well, anyways, they were having an interview, doctor or whatever session, and I didn't even know that 𝗪𝗪 was like that, but she was saying basically if she would have put her hands on 𝗪𝗪, he would have probably hit her. It sounded like she had a really abusive relationship when I guess Zoka got out of hand. That's how 𝗪𝗪 was handling her. And they all get it like he said from Natureboy. And you know, I'm glad that he's admitting that you know, it started to rub off on him. He became abusive because you know, he was abusive to Zoka, and like he's saying, it's because of what he saw. Dr. Bishop, right? That's crazy. Hello, Pretty Black TV, Dr. Bishop. Hey, Immortal Morals, how are you, sweetie?
Yeah, I definitely fell victim to that influence. And I came in I don't hold myself too badly. I don't feel too bad because I came in as a student. I came in as a disciple. I came in to learn. I came in to grow. I came in to build. I came in to evolve. Definitely came in to make his life better. You know, I like what you're doing. I believe in what you're doing. You listen to what this guy's saying. That's it. That knowledge, that's it. And the knowledge is definitely true. The problem is that I'm the only one using it. I'm the only one keeping it. I'm struggling with my own self on releasing
he ain't got no knowledge.
This energy that can be cultivated and equivalated to Zeus's lightning bolt. No, I'm not a victim. I signed up to be there, and I was there for a while, and I have to tell you the truth. You know, it is what it is. Your boy had no confidence in himself. I did not have confidence in myself. I was very alone. I was very depressed when I went there. I was looking for a real family. I was looking for camaraderie. I was looking for brothers. I always wished for brothers. You wouldn't have found it when I had brothers, it's like, yo, my wishes are coming true. I always wished I had brothers, and I had brothers. You know, I always wish I had a father figure that was always around, and then here with Chief every day, always there, and he looks like my father, kind of in certain senses. And
Well, I ain't gonna stay too stuck on this too long. You know, it gets old real quick with me. Nothing surprises me that comes out of Carbonation or Nature Boy. You know, but you know, birds of a feather, birds of a feather flock together. That's an old saying. So you know what I'm saying? People gotta own up to the part that they played, the role that they played. And you know, I wish everybody the best. But a lot of people that just sat over there and just sat up there and let that man do all that crazy, psychotic, uh, demonic stuff, and you thought it was cool, and you know, you just went on living your best life. I believe that's why he started letting them drink and do drugs because he wanted the, and you know how he was doing that with the 1 meal a day, making them eat high carb food so that they can their insulin levels will go up high, and then when the insulin crashes, they're all delusional. I believe that's why he started making them drink and do drugs so that eventually they'd get addicted to these alcohol and drugs. And then they would go further into brainwash and reprogramming and losing themselves and forgetting about what they should not be forgetting about. Which, like in Solar's case, whatever Nature Boy did with Baby Love, what state of mind was you in, bro? He kept them in that state of mind so he could control them. That's why he said, wait a minute, I'm going to have them all drinking, not just me. Every day we're going to drink and smoke weed. I'm going to make, because see, we're not at our best when we're under the influence of drugs and alcohol. And he knows that. That's how we kept control. I have to listen to the whole thing and listen to the hint. Yeah, I would love to play it, Crystal, the whole thing, but you got to do commentary to it. People are putting it up, but they're thinking that I used to think too, you can talk at the beginning of the video and then play the whole entire video. No, that's not commentary. You got to talk, stop the video, or talk through the video while the video is playing. You can't just play the talk and then play the whole entire video out. You can't do that. It's called reusable content, and YouTube is cracking down. You got to be careful doing that. As much as I want y'all to hear this Star Wars version of what he's trying to tell us for control, right? You got to be careful. Karma is coming for him. Yep, you right about that, immortal. No food under the influence and no sleep. Yeah, it makes you all delusional. It's crazy. Man, I know they feel like they just walked up out of a twilight zone being with that dude. Yep, a cult master classic move. Yep. But listen, y'all hit the like button on your way out. I will be on here first thing in the morning so we can be prepared for this bond hearing and find where it's going to be on, if it's going to be on Zoom, on live on YouTube, and we can chop it up. So I will be there early. And Neytiri, take that whatever that crap is out your hair, because that you're doing too much with that. How can she be bald headed and be able to put all that weave in her hair like that? She's got a lot of talents. Nature Boy, you're loving and abusing. Yep, you right about that, Lady Crest. She bald headed and got all that weave in her hair. Like she got a head full of hair for it to be attached to. Yes, her hair got me hurt. Yeah, you need to fix that, honey. You look scary. You don't come outside with your hair on top of your head like that, girl. Girl. Let me stop. I can see if you was in the house, but I don't care. I don't even want to go out if I let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Girl. That's a damn shame. You know you ain't doing right. You ain't doing right. But anyways, I'm about to get up off here. I'm gonna stop the madness. I was sitting here looking at um simply Anna. She also went live. Y'all go check her out. Y'all go check her out. Yeah, she did a live too about the bond hearings. But when you get off of my live, go check her live out. She's not live now, but go check it out, see what she's saying. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all stay blessed. And I'm out. Love y'all. Mwah. Yes, get the likes up. Get the likes up. You filthy animal. No, so I'm just joking. Love y'all. You as well, baby girl. You as well. You be safe too. I always say I'm about to leave and then I'll be looking at the comments, right?